Hey everybody, welcome back to Record-ology. Okay, some of you may know this, but I am a long-suffering fan of the MiniDisc format. And if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Because I've had a heck of a time with this format. I used to have two beautiful Sony portable MiniDisc players. One of them, and the reason why I got into it was like late 2000, like 2007, 2008. I wanted to start doing some recording, and at the time that seemed like a pretty cheap way to get into MiniDisc. MiniDisc now is pretty expensive again because a lot of like SoundCloud musicians are trying to release their music and distribute it that way. Back then, nobody wanted MiniDisc, so players were like 5, 10, 20 bucks. So I picked two of these things up for like $15 each. They worked great. I ended up sending one to a friend, and it broke in transit. I had to send the other one to back it up. And so I was out both of my machines. Then I got the Sony MDS JE510 deck. And if you go back and just search MiniDisc on my channel, you'll see what I'm talking about, all kinds of problems. Enter this unit right here. I purchased this a couple of months ago. And you know, it's a sharp one, but it had MiniDisc LP, which it's hard to see on the back of this thing. It's really scuffed up. But MiniDisc LP was important to me because I had recorded quite a bit of MiniDisc material myself. This is pretty much every MiniDisc I own. And a lot of the recordings, rather than just music, were actually movie audio because of the longer record time you get with the MiniDisc LP mode. You're able to, record super long things like audio. So I like recording the sounds from my favorite movies for my own personal use. And I just, I like to listen to them at night as I fall asleep. Actually, it's kind of a fun thing to do. Well, anyway, this thing was kind of on the fritz from the point that I got it, and it didn't really record that well and stopped playing. And then I made the mistake of trying to fix it, which again, if you want to see some entertaining stuff, go back and search MiniDisc or fail or any combination of those words, and you'll see the whole saga of me trying to fix that and finally reaching a stop point. So today I got this. This is the last attempt I'm going to make at this format. Unless somebody just gives me a unit, this is the last attempt I'm going to make at this format. It's another Sharp MiniDisc recording unit with LP mode, and we're going to try it out together. And MiniDisc is a super tricky format. It's probably the most complicated and convoluted way to do digital because it uses both. It's a magneto-optical format. So it uses both a magnetic record head as well as a laser. And it's an interesting and fun technology, and I like it. It's completely obsolete, but there's something that keeps drawing me to this format, and it's a money pit. And I would recommend you don't get into it unless you have money to spare. So I thought we would give it a try. Now you'll notice this unit as well, although the door's so jammed on it at this point. Weird battery compartment, right? What is that? It doesn't take AA's or anything. So there was a period of time when electronics came with what are called gum stick batteries, and they look like this. And basically they are the shape of, a pack of Wrigley's gum. And they're lithium ion. I guess they can be lithium polymer, just different, materials. But basically they're rechargeable batteries. Sorry for the focus there. So this one's 1100 milliamp hours. This one's 1200, which refers to how much, basically charge time you're going to get out of them. And they're cheap to buy. These are, complete Super L cheapo ones. Kept those from the unit, and they're rechargeable, so you need a charger. Again, this is just an all-purpose charger, 9-volt batteries, AA's, AAA's, and then even these gum sticks just snap in there like that. And just like a cell phone battery, you'll probably get a year or 2 years out of them. But they're cheap, so this unit's going to take that as well. Let's see, positive on the bottom. Unlike this one, the door seems to be in good condition here. Here's a close shot of the back. And yeah, I was not expecting it, but the guy actually gave me a disc too, so I have no idea what's on that, but that's a cool looking disc. Really cool looking mini disc. But yeah, I've got a selection of interesting mini discs here. So the first thing we're going to do is just see if it works. Oh, interesting. I wasn't expecting it to open on the side there. Word of advice, having learned it the hard way. Don't try to modify these, fix them, clean them, upgrade them, lubricate them, or anything. Cool. Came right to life. Try and play it. It's not making any bad noises, which is always a good thing. It's thinking. The table of contents is what mini discs are all about. So the media is actually stored randomly like a CD-ROM. It's not linear. And then the table of contents tells the device where to find, whatever. Can't read. Awesome. Oh, that's just great. Can't read disc. Okay. Goodbye. And you know what, guys? I don't know why I keep trying. This format, though. It is so frustrating. But when it works, it's so awesome. Sound quality, it is compressed audio, by the way. It uses A-Track 3. And so you're not going to get CD quality audio out of it. But the compression that they do use is actually a really efficient compression. Let's see if this disc works. Can't read. Jeez. And here, here we are yet again. I don't know why I'm putting in a new battery, but what the heck. Let's try another disc. Let's try a disc that's actually recorded in LP mode. Maybe it'll be good at LP mode discs. This battery is even more dead than the other one. If I can get it to actually play, that would be an awesome thing. Can't read. So, here we are again. I'm going to try the disc that came with it. These things are very particular. If you had any inkling of buying one of these, now you're probably completely sold on never buying one. They're very particular to certain discs. So if you record a disc in this machine, it's going to be more likely to play back that disc than one recorded in another machine, even though it is all standards based. But let's try this. Man, I hope this works. It's a cool looking unit. I really like it. If it would actually work. So, I was hoping this show would be more positive than this. Actually, I thought this would be more like, yeah, it's cool, it works, here's how it sounds. I don't think there's any sound coming out of it right now. I guess we can hook it up. I do have a speaker here, my trusty cheapo Walmart speaker with line-in capabilities.
Powering on. Ready to pair.
Turn it up all the way. Plug the other end into the headphone jack. See what we get. This one just doesn't play anything. It's not failing, but it's... Okay, let me skip forward. Alrighty then. Well, this is going to bear some further investigation. So that may do it for me on mini discs, you guys. If you want to record your own stuff and listen back to it cheap, just use cassette players. There's so much stuff that's out there that's cheap now. I mean, this is ridiculous. It's a cool format, but nobody's making this stuff anymore, and it's just everything's new old stock. The players are too expensive. They rarely work. If you do get one that works, good for you. But as you can tell and by my story, I've gone through many and they just don't work. So anyway, that's going to do it for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. Did you enjoy that? Tell me what your experience is with a mini disc. I'd like to hear about it down below in the comment section. But that's going to do it for now, guys. Happy recording. We'll see you tomorrow.